is Saturday night, October 18th, 11 p.m. West Coast Pacific time. Pacific to be specific because I am rocking the old school Seattle Sonics 2007 50th anniversary hat because they should have been stolen from Seattle. The Oklahoma City Thunder shouldn't even exist. Fuck that team. And it is the King and Doc podcast. I am the Blunt Doctor with my man King Hooley, also here with my man Treehouse Bandit. What the fuck is up on this Saturday night, my friend?
What's going on, man? I'm happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Couple things, man. I got special shout out to all the people who you know what I'm saying, who showed me all the love on my fake ass birthday the other day. I don't know what the hell happened, dude. You know, like a couple weeks ago, I started getting these notifications on Facebook, like, "Hey, your birthday's coming up. What charity do you want to donate to?" And I'm like, "My birthday's not coming up. My birthday was a couple months ago. I don't even talk about it." So I ignored it. Then the next morning, the other morning, I wake up, happy birthday, King Hooley, happy birthday. Enjoy your day. I'm like, where the hell did this shit come from? My birthday was a couple months ago. Come to find out, I go back in, go into Facebook, take a deep dive and change. Somebody changed the birthday to October, was the 18th or whatever, 1996. Bro, it's a long time ago. I was like 16 years old on that day.
It was the haters. Yeah, it was the haters. They changed your birthday. I don't know why the haters changed your birthday, but they felt the need to do it. They
wanted me to be young. I guess they realized I'm getting older. They want to keep me around. That's what I figured.
You've been infiltrated. You got to burn the whole thing down.
What's up, Keith?
Not much.
The Treehouse Bandit Keith is in Boat Angel Keith, producer
right.
Keith. You know what I'm saying? F-Fucker's back in the building. What's going on, man? You're not in our comment section this week. How you been, bro?
No, I'm great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I thank you for the fruit basket for being on your show.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? We do what we can.
I don't like
it's not as good as Derek Jeter's, baskets, you know what I'm saying? But it's what we can do with our budget.
Yes. I do like pineapple, so thank you again.
Hey, no worries, brother. No worries. What's going on, man? So Pete, what's going on, man? I guess you guys are celebrating your birthday, right?
Yeah, dude. Just all of the tequila and cheesesteak in the state of Arizona.
That's
as usual. That's all it's ever been. The Mrs. Blunt Doctor made a braised short rib, which would challenge any restaurant in the world. She's easily the best cook around. But here's the thing. Let's just talk about what's really going on this week. There's only one thing that's going on this week. You're playing my wife in fantasy football.
Am I?
And oh yeah. See, you're so disconnected. And here's the thing. She has to kick their ass, or it's going to be a horrible week for me.
Okay.
So no, I don't even. I'm not. I should probably check before I came.
Do you want me to continue with my the same strategy I've been using the entire season?
Oh, is that being the worst player in the league? Is that the strategy that you're talking about? Yeah, I would like you to continue. That
the set it and forget it.
Yeah, like I mailed in $100 a long time ago. I realized I was not gonna make any money off of that. Right off the draft, because I didn't.
The Ron Popeil strategy: set it and forget it,
bro. Yeah, I completely. I was so confused with the draft. Like, I get a text message from this guy. It's like, "Hey, man, are you gonna draft anybody or what?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? You haven't drafted anybody." I'm like, so I'm thinking like, okay, it's gonna go Snake. Then I'll make my pick. I didn't realize I had to bid for anybody. I didn't get, it's the first time I ever tried anything like that. So like, yeah, I paid what, $40 for the Ravens defense. Have no clue what the hell I'm doing.
It's okay.
I figured I just need to fill some rosters. Spots. So
you continue to think that. I'll take that $100 donation to the league every single year. That's problem. That's what we need. That's what we need.
Next year, you guys might be in trouble. Next year, you might be in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, man. Next year, you might know how to operate the free agency part. Maybe you'll know how to click some buttons. We're definitely in trouble.
Oh, for sure.
We're definitely in trouble.
I mean, let me learn it, bro. I'm telling you. Like, as a kid, and before I learned how to ride a bike, I sucked completely bad. But when I learned how to ride a bike, no one in the hood could touch me. So
let's real quick acknowledge the fact that the 1996 NBA Finals are being hardcore represented with my Seattle Sonics hat and Michael Jordan in the background.
Right on. I see that.
This is the 1996 NBA Finals episode of the King and Doc podcast. I don't know what was going on in 1996. I used to ski.
Was that Forrest Gump?
That could have been
96. The first Scream came out. I was going into my junior year of high school. So like Scream came out that year.
Big Willie style. Big Willie style
came out that year. Oh yeah.
It was the year of Will
Space Jam. Space Jam came out that year. I Believe I Can Fly was the top song that year. That's a lot of stuff happened in 96. My sister graduated.
I'm pretty sure Getting Jiggy with It. Was the most popular song of 1996. Respectfully,
man, no. Honestly, no.
Big Willie's Style was 9 times platinum, dog.
I want to say probably the Macarena was probably the biggest song in 96.
Okay, but hold on.
Or what's that Ricky Martin song, Living La Vida Loca? I think that probably was, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that's 96. So it sounds like I heard it at a prom. At my prom or something.
You're just like mashing all the 90s together. You're like, my favorite part of 1996 is Vanilla Ice. My other favorite part of 1996 is Y2K.
Like, look it up, man. Like, Space Jam came out in 96, bro. I was 16.
Mission Impossible 1.
Was it? Yeah.
That did come out in 96.
So, you know, I know if you Titanic. And Titanic
Space Jam came out in 1995 and Titanic came out in 1997. But you know, you do whatever you need to do, Doug.
It's whatever, bro. It's whatever. It's the same. You know, it was high school for me. So you know,
it's all the whole 90s or 96. It's all good. Everything that happened in the 90s actually happened in the 90s.
That is not true. That is not true.
Well, according to the definition of the 90s that you just gave, where every single thing occurred in 1996, that's kind of what. Man, so topic one.
Topic one. Okay. All right. You know, before we get into this,
you said you have trivia. Is that? Hold on a minute. Why are you always wearing Ram shit?
Me?
Why are you? You know what? I can't talk shit. I'm wearing a Sonics hat. Never. But you're always wearing Ram shit. You're supposedly a New York Giants fan. Mm-hmm. But I wear a Suns hat every single time. This is the first time I'm repping the Sonics because this shit is dope and the Sonics should exist. And I'm protesting the Sonics don't exist. But your ass has a Rams thing on the wall.
Yeah.
Like,
I have a Rams thing on the wall.
Are you
a Rams thing on the wall?
Yeah. Is this just because you got money on the Rams at 6 a.m. in London?
I made that abundantly clear that this was a gift. I didn't buy this. Whatever. It came from Verizon.
Okay, but what about the fucking t-shirt on your back, dog? How about that? Did you buy that?
The t-shirt on my back was also a gift because you know, living here in LA, people are trying to convert me to being a Rams fan. So I keep the Rams keep winning. I think this is Aaron Donald. They keep winning. They were winning that year. I think this is the year they won a Super Bowl. So I got this shirt. I got a Super Bowl shirt. I also have like the NFC Championship
just
shirt.
Because Aaron Donald is retired.
Yeah.
If that was
that's the only reason.
If that was a Puka Nakua shirt, I'm coming for you.
Man, no, I might. You know what? I thought about getting the Puka Nakua jersey. I thought about it. I thought about it. I mean, I live out here, dude. So, like, you know, this is never changing. That's always going to be consistent right there. This is never changing. I could do some other LA shit, you know what I'm saying, assimilate to like some LA culture with some football. But this.
Listen, I completely abandoned the Patriots for the Buccaneers when they cut bait on Tom Brady. So I'm just talking shit. So it's not even like that. I was like, hey man, the world's ending. I could root for two teams, but I just ended up rooting for one team. All right, let's move. Let's dive in. I'm talking.
We're gonna play a little bit of E. I'll say I think these guys they're celebrating the Blood Doc's birthday. Happy birthday, my dude. They've been drinking some tequila and has a cheesesteak. So they kind of like Keith has some in his cup. I see Blood Dog has some in his cup. So we're gonna play a little game called Drunken Easy Trivia. How it's gonna work is I'm gonna ask these guys trivia questions, right? They're very easy, very, very easy. We're gonna alternate the first through 10. Who answers 10 questions correctly will be the winner. If they tie, we will go to a sudden death. And you know, the winner of the sudden death is will obviously be the winner of the game. Really, really easy question. I'm giving you a sample question. Doc, what planets do the humans call home?
Earth.
That's correct. Okay, Pete, finish the Beyonce lyric. If you like it, then you should
put a ring on it. Are you asking me or him? Was that me? Or him?
I'm asking Keith.
Oh, I thought you said tree, not Pete. Okay. Yeah, if you put a ring on it. If you like it better, put a ring on it.
Better put a ring on. All right. Pete, one more time. I'm sorry. Doc, one more time. How many days are in a week?
7.
Right. Okay. One more sample question for you, Keith. What sport uses a hoop and a ball?
I'm gonna say basketball. Final answer.
Basketball. Okay, great. So these are really easy questions, right? They will progressively get harder. Okay, but right now they're really easy. All right, first round. Doc, what color are bananas when they get ripe?
Yellow.
Good job. Way to go, man. Keith.
Yes,
What
sir.
do bees make that humans eat?
Can I phone a friend?
Do you need a phone a friend?
I'm just gonna throw out honey.
Honey's out there is correct. All right. The next category is sports. Keith, how many points is a touchdown worth in football?
6.
6 points. All right. Doc, what sport uses a bat, bases, and a home plate?
Softball.
Judges.
It's technically accurate.
It's second accurate. I'll give it to you.
If I'm a judge, I vote no.
Okay. Hey, Doc, what is the main character in Toy Story movie who says, "There's a snake in my boot"?
Woody,
That's
the sheriff.
correct. Keith, what color pill does Neo take in the Matrix to learn the truth?
Oh shit! Does he take the red pill?
He takes the red pill, correct. All right,
Or does he take the blue pill? I think he takes the blue pill.
Hold on. Shenanigans. He takes the blue pill.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, is it?
I don't know.
Are you sure?
I don't remember now.
I
Oh my
honestly don't
God,
remember.
I don't know the Matrix anymore. I'm so old. He takes the red pill. Red pill is a term for conservatives. That's the correct one.
But it's like they say that when you open their eyes or whatever.
Oh my God.
But I don't know the real answer.
Oh my God! Wait, the blue pill is the one that numbs him in the.
No.
Oh my God!
He takes the red
I'm sorry.
pill.
I apologize. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to interrupt. I'm only calling shenanigans because I'm like realizing my whole life is a lie that red pilled is correct. All right, well, right, and I want to kill myself, but we're still. No one's gotten one wrong yet. I 100% would have gotten that wrong.
Yeah. The score is 3-3. All right, Keith. What gas do humans need to breathe to survive?
Oxygen.
Oxygen, correct. What planet, Doc? What planet is known as the red planet?
Mars.
Correct. Doc, who's known as the Rock?
Did you ask me that question?
Yeah, who's known as the Rock?
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, correct. All right, so it's 5-4. Keith, what rapper is known as Slim Shady?
Eminem.
Eminem.
I was gonna say never mind, I forgot his name. Marshall Mathers, but
Marshall Mathers. Yeah, I think I probably would have taken that one also. Who's it? Keith, who's known as the King of Pop?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Okay, Doc. What artist released a hit song called "Rolling in the Deep"? Which artist released a hit song called "Rolling in the Deep"? 10 seconds.
Can I steal?
Oh yeah, is there stealing of it? Huey Lewis in the news.
There's no stealing.
I have no idea.
Okay, that's Adele. Adele.
I didn't know the answer, so
okay. So I have to drink now. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm taking a shot. Yes.
All right.
All right. You done with your punishment?
Yes.
All right. I'm taking my swig. Who was the first Doc? Who was the first president of the United States?
George Washington.
George Washington is correct. Keith, in 1963, who delivered the famous "I Have a Dream" speech?
Oh God. I'm just kidding. Martin Luther King Jr.
All right.
Adele.
Keith. Keith. What is the largest ocean on Earth?
Oh God. I'll say Pacific.
The Pacific Ocean is correct. Okay. Doc, what is the largest desert on Earth?
The Sahara Desert.
It's incorrect.
Oh, God damn it.
It's
What's the
Antarctica.
correct?
Antarctica.
Which one?
Antarctica.
Oh, that's cheating.
I didn't realize we were including frozen deserts, but all right, that's technically a desert. Fine. Why am I getting the questions?
Drink.
What do you drink, man? What are you talking about? The score is 8-6.
I've gotten all the easy
category
ones.
is now TV. Doc, what TV show features a yellow family with characters named Homer, Marge, Bart, and Lisa?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons is correct. Keith, what city is setting for the show The Office, the U.S. version?
Scranton.
Scranton, Pennsylvania. That's correct. You are one question away from being being crowned the first ever drunken trivia champion.
Just to be clear, I didn't know the answers to the ones he missed either. Should I drink?
Keith.
Yes.
What is
this for all the marbles?
This is for all the marbles. Oh, let me get a slightly harder question for you.
All right.
Let me see if I can get a slightly harder one. All right. Who wrote the Harry Potter series?
J.K. Rowling.
And we have a champion.
A harder question. That was a harder question.
And we have a champion.
What was the one you're gonna say? Oh, thank you. I'll take a drink.
The other one was 15. What's 15 plus 15?
Oh, okay. I wouldn't.
Congratulations.
45.
Congratulations, Keith.
How drunk are we supposed to be for this that we wouldn't have known 15 plus 15?
He is our champion. Way to go. Woo!
Thank you. It's because I'm the guest.
It's because he's a guest, man.
Yeah.
It's because he's a guest, dude. I mean, not really like, you're here every show pretty much. Like if you're not here physically, you're in the comments. So it's like, if the Blood Doctor knows, if this wasn't a podcast, and this
was later covered by a British invasion band.
Say what?
Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking for Baby It's You. The answer was Baby It's You.
Craziness.
Anyone who gets that reference is a person I like very much.
I don't know.
You already didn't make that list. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
It's cool. I guess. That's fine. Damn it. All right. I think you're just upset because you lost. And it's okay. You have other chances. Yeah, you'll have other chances.
I'm filing a complaint with the IOC. I will get this overturned. I do not believe. Listen, many people have been saying that these were the most unfair questions that anyone has ever seen. I am everyone's favorite contestant of this show. Everyone knows I am the best in this game.
Are you asking for a recap?
And beautiful and tall person to ever play this game.
Was this
any question that has ever been asked me that I got wrong?
Are you suggesting this was stolen from you?
I am suggesting that this was stolen from me. You need to stop the count because immediately you should know I was up at 1 point 4-3, and the game should have been over at that point. And then all of a sudden, he's winning with all these questions about Adele, and she's from England. She's not even an American. That doesn't count. So,
That's great. Hey, you want to talk about some leaked text messages?
Oh God! All right, yeah. Let's just bring in the shame of Arizona. Let's just
apparently there's some young Republicans. I guess you consider like 35, 31, 28. I guess you can consider that young, right? But would you consider those to be kids?
I know that
when you think about kids,
Vance considers them to be kids.
That's crazy because no. He's the couch guy, right? Yeah, he's a couch guy. Yeah, I was confusing him with Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh was like, oh, 17. Ain't no kid. Or how old
That's
is he?
true. Same with the
He's
president.
like, yeah. Oh, and the president. You know what I mean? So I don't get how they feel like 14, 15 is, is fine, but 35, 31, 28 kids. So we're talking about these young Republican group chat link that got leaked with there were so many anti-Semitic comments, racial slurs against blacks, Latinos, and Asian people, and other epithets.
And it's so funny because when it's a white guy saying racist shit, they're a kid, right? But when it's a girl who fucked Matt Gaetz, she's an adult. So like when it's a 35-year-old man being racist, that's a kid. But when it's a 17-year-old girl having sex with Matt Gaetz, she's an adult. Age and like being an adult, those things really, it's a sliding scale for Republicans. It's like, you might be an adult. I don't know. Who am I trying to fuck today? That's really the question. That's how Republicans determine if you're an adult, is who's trying to fuck you today.
Right. So if no one's trying to fuck anybody, I don't know. If you're making racist statements, then you're a kid. Even if you're 35. That's wild. That is so wild. Have you seen any of like the comments made in it?
Yeah.
Terrible stuff. And like and I just don't get like why people a lot of, I've asked a lot of like conservative people about this particular thing. Like, hey, do you think it's wrong? Like, saying, could you admit that that's wrong? No. I got a lot of deflection. I got a lot of people like, some pushback or whatever about it. But at the same time, I just thought it was like completely ridiculous. How no one is saying anything bad about this stuff.
Yeah, it's like the easiest thing to denounce, and they still won't do it.
Right. Like, you can't admit this is wrong. No. What are you talking about? I can't admit it. Whatever.
You can't say I love Hitler is wrong. Like, saying that is wrong. You can't say gassing people is wrong. Like,
yeah, you can't say you can't say that, and you get them to try to say that, and they back themselves into like a corner, and they just try to push their way through, and it's like, that's not what I asked you. Oh, okay, wait a minute. You're saying you want me to say Hitler, like I love Hitler is wrong, but what about President Biden? He was falling asleep the whole time, and he used an auto pen more than any president in the world. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? That has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I mean, that's whataboutism. And ultimately, the thing about Republicans that I've said many times that I will stand by is that any person in 2025 who's voting Republican is either evil or stupid. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean it in a hateful way, but I just mean that if you currently look at what Donald Trump does and you say to yourself, that's something I support, then you are either an evil, hateful, spiteful person, or you're so ignorant of the facts that there's no way to consider you an intelligent voter. Like, you can't sit here and tell me that the most narcissistic party in the history of the world, outside of the Nazi party of the 40s, and I'm calling them more narcissistic than the Nazi party of the 30s, I am. Yeah. You can't tell me that party isn't evil. Like, I'm not going to fucking even sit here and listen to this. And I'll give you the best example that I can give of how seriously I take this is that I've mentioned my relationship with my father many times. It's a distant, difficult situation. And when Trump sent troops into his own cities, and at the same time, set an order basically barring transgender people from leaving the United States. I probably haven't said this on here. I don't give a fuck. I'm gender fluid, so that would ban me. So when he does that, which essentially puts a target on my back, I emailed my father and I said, this president has said that he would execute me. He has said that shit out there. He's put it out there. And also he has invaded America, the United States, the country that we're owned from. So you, my father, the Reagan Republican, who is all about America and freedom and all these things, surely you can say to me, this one thing is too far. You can say, hey, I don't support this. This crosses the line. And my father said to me, I don't want to talk about this. I've made peace with it. So I said to my own father, hey, this guy said he would execute me. And my own dad was like, well, that's not my problem. So, like, that's the Republican mindset, is that my own parent is like, well, if you die, that's not a big deal to me because I mean, I don't know. Now, listen, my father is human garbage. He's a piece of shit. He's nothing. You know, like I've had to be removed from beating the shit out of him too many times because this guy's nobody. But that's the point, is that I was raised by this person, and it took years to get out from underneath the racism and all that shit they taught me. And I didn't really grow up racist, but there were certain internal thought processes I had that certainly were racist because my father put that shit in my head every single day. This guy is. I don't even know how he walks around without a Klan mask because he should fucking have one. So, you know, and this guy considers himself a moderate. That's this America right now. Is this guy is like, well, I don't agree with everything the Republicans say. I'm like, no, you just agree with everything the Klan says, dog. Like that's just the truth. And you know. He's nothing to me. He'll never meet my children. He'll never, I mean, he's met my son, but he'll never see him again. He'll never meet my daughter because I would never let a person like that in my kid's life, like for real. And you know, not everyone gets to make the choices that I'm making, but the reason I say all this is because we quite literally have 1935 Germany going on in this country.
Oh yeah, dude, it's ridiculous.
Of other people being like, I don't whatever, golf, basketball.
That sucks, dude. Like, and I'm sorry you had to go through that with your own dad, man. That has to be terrible. You know what I mean? But
I'm already a better father than I was, so I don't need the motherfucker.
I want to say, I'm not gonna say like I quit being his friend, but like one of my best friends, like I had to realize like today, I stopped fucking with him until like he snaps out of this shit because like this is like ridiculous. So today being No Kings Day, he goes on to Facebook and he makes a post about like, I don't get why these people hate America and this, that, and the third. So I tried to explain to him a little bit, but then like the only thing he came back to me was like, and I was like, you gotta think about what this is like, I don't think, this dude is like really trying to push for like an authoritarian government. Like really everything he has going on, and it was like that was labeled in Project 2025 is fucking happening, and it's pushing this like further and further into like an authoritarian government. This latest thing with the arch, have you seen the thing with the arch that he's commissioning to for himself? No president ever in the history of this country has ever been that fucking vain to commission anything in their fucking name, ever to commission anything in their name, and this dude wants to do it, and these motherfucking stupid ass people are fucking cool with it. Like,
what's the arch? I don't know.
It's just it's called like some Liberty Arch. He wants to put it somewhere in DC. It's like, it reminds me, how like you'd see, but like that arch in France, right? Remember how like when the Nazis occupied France and like
oh shit, of course.
It gives me that type of fucking vibe. Like know what I mean? Like you need something like that, like to honor yourself. The pharaohs in Egypt did that shit.
Exactly.
What I'm saying? Other people like that, like did shit like that. Like why do we have to have an American president, sitting an American president, do some shit like that? The only thing I ever hear this dude complain about is shit about himself. Oh, you guys are not giving me enough credit for this. I deserve this. I deserve that Peace Prize. He lost the Nobel Peace Prize, but then continued to bitch about it for fucking days. Like what president have you known to do this? This is king shit. This is fucking like a dictator fucking behavior, and they're going right along with it because he's masking this shit as like Christian, a Christian nationalism. It's fucking ridiculous, and these people don't realize that they're in a fucking cult. And I'm trying to explain to my best friend, like, yo, you're in a cult, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, you're brainwashed. That's what he says. After all this time I've known this guy, right? Like I've known him in and he knows me. Like, when we were roommates, we were going through like some really rough times where we leaned on each other and had very deep conversations. I know that motherfucking dude. And he knows me very well. But for him to say, after he knows everything about me, to call me brainwashed, I felt some type of way about that. Like,
that's fucked up.
The struggles I've been through. The sacrifices I've made, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for you to call me brainwashed, you're reducing like the 45 years of life experience that I've experienced, that I've personally experienced. You're reducing that to like me being brainwashed. Who the fuck are you, dude? You know what I'm saying? I grew up with that shit. Like all those experiences I had, like racism in Alabama, having guns pulled on me from it. I can't sit here. You can't tell me that racism doesn't exist. You can't tell me that that it's not like that. When I see it, when I've seen it, when I've experienced it. So don't shit on my stuff on my experiences and reduce it to like me being quote unquote brainwashed when I've watched you over the 13 years we've been friends flip so many times politically. You know what I mean? Like at one point he was like all of Pete Buttigieg. He wanted him to be president. He wanted this other guy to be president. He wanted this to be president. And he gets to where he's living now, and all of a sudden you're on the Trump train. After in 2020, you called me, was like, hey, bro, I really didn't know that. Like, it had no clue like that stuff was going on to black people like that. I'm so sorry. But now, Charlie Kirk dies, and he was your hero. Fuck out of here, dude. Wake the fuck up, man. You wake up, we can be friends again. for sure. We can be friends again. I'm off my soapbox. I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's hard. Like, it makes no sense. How did you go from Buttigieg to fucking Trump too? Like,
yeah, he's Trump 2.0, and he won't fucking. There's even some lady that was like, well, how can you just like not? You get to the point where just because you guys disagrray, you don't want to talk to him anymore. I was like, because like he knows I don't have to explain shit to you, fucking lady. Basically, is what I told her. Like, I ain't got to explain, but since saying your ass fucking, you gotta know. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I put it out there for everybody to fucking read. I'm still cool with him. That's still my dude. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, if you feeling that way, then you feel that way about me. And you're not saying, and you never said it, but you feel that way about me too. And I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you until you get over this shit.
The crazy thing is, he actually is brainwashed. Like,
yeah. That's what I'm telling him. That's what, bro, everybody in the fucking chat is telling the same thing. It's crazy you calling him brainwashed when you're the fucking one that's brainwashed. You don't realize you're in a cult. Never has he ever talked about Donald Trump the way he's talked about him before. Never. But all of a sudden, like, even like he hated that motherfucker when we were roommates. But now I woke up and someone, who?
Because CNN was bought by Republicans in the meantime.
It's crazy, man. It's just
they
ridiculous.
own all the media.
Yeah. But, my dad used to tell me this one thing. If everybody's, if there's a lot of people saying the same thing about you, it's got to be true. And if this many people are turning out across cities, across this country to protest Donald Trump, it's got to be true. Something's got to be right about it. It just seems like the only MAGA people don't see that.
Well, and I'll be honest, like I've come to you many times, like, and I've asked you questions, and I've said, and because I'm not trying to be reductive, or I'm not trying to be, any type of way, but I will say to you, like, I've asked you, like, as a black man, does this offend you? Like, does this type of thing upset you? Do you you are a person that I've come to many times, and I've said, hey man, I appreciate your guidance or thought process on military stuff, right? Like we've talked about like guns and all these things, because like I respect and appreciate your opinion on a lot of these things, because I can't even imagine what you go through, man. Like, I'm not trying to talk over it. I'm just like, this shit's crazy. Like,
yeah, it sucks, bro. It really does, man. It really does. But at the same time, bro, I'm never upset about it, because this is the type of shit I've seen this shit before. You know what I mean? So like none of this shit, like racism shit, is never surprising to me. Does it upset me? It upsets me that it still goes on.
How fucking unfortunate is that, by the way? How embarrassing is that it doesn't surprise you? That's fucking horrible.
And that's and I think that's, to me, that's worse than being upset. Then I'm not surprised. Like, I'm so numb to the fucking bullshit. But then, you question anything, and then all of a sudden, like, okay, I'm questioning the fact that you want to be completely rude to these fucking, to so many fucking people, and and just because they're not from the same place you're from. You know what I mean? How can you, in my opinion, like, how can you carry and walk around with a Bible that clearly states that you should be a good person to everyone, not just from people who speak your language, or people who pray to the same God you pray to, or people who live on the same block you live in, or in the same country you're from? It doesn't say that. It says to be, even to like the foreigners in your land. It says specifically, even the foreigners in your land, you need to be nice to. You need to be good people to them. You need to treat them as you would treat your neighbor, treat yourself. And this is cool because but they love to do and hide racist shit behind the laws, and just hide behind the laws. Like, okay, well, they're illegal aliens. Is that, being in the United States is not against the law. It's never been against the law.
And they're not only doing it to illegal aliens, either.
And that's the thing. You tell that to them. Oh, they're not doing. They're not. It's not just illegal aliens they're picking up. There's been so many citizens that I know personally that have been stopped by ICE. American citizens of Mexican or Guatemalan or whatever descent, but American citizens have been stopped and harassed by ICE several times. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. And now you have you have stuff like in Alabama where they're trying to pass a law where law enforcement can go into your house without a warrant. So that's like, makes me think back to like when this country was started. Like, that was one of the things they didn't fucking want. That's one of the things they were fucking the colonists, they were tired of. The colonists were tired of British, coming in and taking over their homes. That's one of the things, like, they put that in the fucking the amendments, right? I forget which one it is, but like, they can't come in there and do that. But now states like Alabama, because they're hiding behind, okay, well, we can go into there and find out illegal aliens or whatever, or we can go in there, we can go into houses in the hood looking for illegal aliens, and hey, this black guy just happens to have a warrant, and we can take him in. So like, ICE just ain't about to be about going against immigration. They're giving these guys like power to do what the fuck they want, basically, against anybody that's not white.
Yeah, and they made sure to keep them paid during the shutdown.
Oh, dude! I just saw a commercial tonight, recruitment commercial on TV. Oh,
get your nut.
Attention, former law enforcement. You think you're done? No, come work for ICE, and you can get a $50,000 fucking sign-in bonus, and we'll give you this, and we'll give you that. Like,
are you white? Are you 18?
That's what it should be. Are you white? Are you upset someone bullied you in high school? Do you want to get your retribution back? Are you tired of all these foreigners? Are you tired of all these black people accepting handouts? You know what I mean?
Are you angry and just want to hurt people?
Yeah, exactly. Are you angry and just want to hurt people? Well, join ICE. We'll give you $50,000. Fuck, bro. Tired of it, man.
Yeah, it's just one of these things where any person who has any sort of sense obviously knows how ridiculous ICE is. And the craziest part of it to me, honestly, is that, again, we live in a world with these supposed, millions and millions of Reagan Republicans who believe in order of law and constitutionality and all the other things. And obviously none of those things are true. And it just reaches a point where there's obviously, number one, like, social media destroyed so much of the logic and reasoning centers of the human brain. And, we probably have a major problem with alcoholism that hasn't been seen since the heights of Rome. And, like, all of these things together have created this scenario in which, yeah, I know everyone salute. Hey, we're all going down together. That's fine. But it ultimately boils down to a situation in which, Hitler went after intelligence as one of his main concepts. And, Trump literally, Keith and I were talking about earlier, Trump's like, oh, the smart people hate me. He jokes about how he's too fat for the beach and people would love Biden more than him. Like he's absurdly honest about so many things, and then people still don't believe him. Like he's, he literally said I could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue, I wouldn't go to jail, and people are like, he's joking. He's not joking. He doesn't joke. He doesn't even know how to joke.
But the crazy thing about that is, right? Like he said that, but there's also people who believe he will do it, and still, even with him saying like people are dumb. The people are so stupid I can shoot somebody and they'll still support me. And they're like, fuck yeah. Fuck right. Fuck right. Me in both my teethuses.
Listen, Keith, you were there. I don't know if you remember this, but you were there. We watched an episode of and we should move on to the top 10 after this because we can go on about this forever. We watched a CNN Situation Room where they polled a group of Trump voters and they asked them questions about how they felt about Trump. And one of the questions was, I'm not kidding about this. I swear to God, I'll find the video. Okay. You're not going to believe what I'm about to say. Okay. They said, and this is a room of supposed Christians. They said, would you believe Jesus Christ or Donald Trump? And one of the guys, who, by the way, I don't know what to make of this, but he was an Indian man, a man from India. I don't know what to make of this. So this is even weird. Let's just here's the thing. White supremacy is weird. It's just weirder from people of color. But anyway.
Listen. Real quick before you get there. Okay, I'm sorry.
Here's what he says. They say to him, would you believe Jesus Christ or Donald Trump? And this guy says, Jesus Christ could come down off the cross and tell me that Donald Trump was the devil. And I would say, hold on, I have to check with the president. And this was when Donald Trump was president. But this guy literally said, this is a supposed Christian, said out loud, I have to check with Donald Trump before I could believe Jesus.
These supposed alpha men. Supposed alpha males. Oh my God. These supposed alpha males would just put their face so far up his ass if he'd let him. And they would beg for him to fart.
And he doesn't care about them at all. He doesn't even think about them.
He doesn't fucking care.
He hates them, if anything.
Hey, when they asked him about Charlie Kirk, what did he say? Hey, we got new drapes in the ballroom. Yeah. Oh, that guy. Yeah, that sucks. Hey, but I'm looking at this van. They're bringing all these. It's going to be a great day.
It's because he's been having sex with Erica Kirk since she was 18 years old, and he's tired of her, and she's
in love with her. 18? Are you sure?
That's a little
right.
slow.
I apologize. 13.
You put it. Yeah. That's
listen. Go find the photos of her naked at one of his events before you tell me I'm full of shit. Like that shit was an op, dude. They're coming for me now. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. So we got a top 10.
We got a top 10. Yeah, we're sick of it. We're gonna skip ahead on this show. We're tired of everything. So right now, we're looking forward to 2028 and all of the hopeful candidates that hopefully replace this piece of shit that's in the White House right now. So our top 10 is going to be top 10 presidential slogans according to the King and Doc. Number 10, Jasmine Crockett, cuz bitch. No, I think I said that. No, I said that wrong. I'm sorry. I gotta channel my black woman from Houston. Cuz bitch. What other option do we have? I like that. Cuz bitch, why not? You know what I'm saying? I love Jasmine Crockett, bro. I love the fact that she's a black woman from Houston. I love the fact that she's no nonsense. I love the fact that she's basically Beyonce, and Beyonce decided to get into politics. I love her. I like the fact, because she ain't gonna take. She's with the shit. She ain't gonna lay down for nobody. Number 10, Jasmine Crockett.
I like her too. She is one of our only fighters in Congress.
Yes. Yes. When she called, saying, what's her name? Marjorie Taylor Greene, a bad built, butch body bitch.
Who's now one of the most sane Republicans somehow.
Like, oh yeah, which is crazy. Like, what happened?
Like she's
she
crazy,
was like, no. You said Epstein files.
The most important thing that Jasmine Crockett has done, and I love this woman, and she's on the short list of people that I would like go out and campaign hard for president. But the most important thing that this woman has done is give Greg Abbott the nickname Governor Hot Wheels, because he deserved it. And listen, my cousin, my best friend, my cousin, dearly departed, who is the namesake of my son, Chris, who had muscular dystrophy and spent most of his life in a wheelchair, would die laughing at the nickname Governor Hot Wheels because 2 reasons. Number 1, fuck every Republican in the world who took away medical care from him. And number 2, Greg Abbott literally won a lawsuit, millions of dollars, that in the accident that crippled him. Then he passed a law making sure that nobody else could get that same amount of money. He literally pulled the ladder up behind him, and he couldn't even walk up that ladder. So fuck Governor Howard, okay? Fuck that guy.
Here.
Number 9, man. What you got for number 9?
I don't give a fuck on this show, okay? I do not give a fuck on this show. It is late night Saturday, and I will go. Number 9, let's talk about reality, okay? And here's the thing about America at this point. It's a difficult time. We're trying to reach across the aisle. We're trying to find a way for Democrats, Republicans, and independents to bond, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think that there's only one person who can find a way to do this. And number 9, it's J.D. Vance. Let's share a couch together, because what better way to do well in America and for everyone to come together? We're going to find a nice leather couch, okay? It's going to have several spots, a lot of holes. We're going to bring a lot of the baby oil that is now available because Diddy's in prison. Oh. And we're going to get an L-shaped couch, right? 6, 7, 9, 10 people.
6, 7.
And we're just, whatever. And we're going to come together, literally. This is America, okay? And having sex with a couch is okay. And the vice president had sex with couches, and we need to stop criminalizing relationships between short bearded men and their couches. And this is the time for America to come together. And I believe in all sort of mixed relationships between man and couch. And that's a winning slogan for
That's a winning slogan. Yeah. It's better than the J.D. Vance slogan I had. Let's eyeline America.
Well, the eyeliner is before you go to the couch, because see, you have clarity after you spend time with the couch.
Right. Yeah.
You can't refer to what kind of clarity, because this is a presidential campaign.
It's kind of game over. Yeah. I get you. I got you. All right, number eight. This guy was actually I thought he was I liked him a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I like this guy a lot. He was a head football coach of Auburn University when we were beating the shit out of Alabama on a consistent basis. Feel the thumb. Shout out. But number 8 is Tommy Tuberville, and his slogan: "Touchdown, America." Because the only thing he's good at is coaching football, and I feel like he would try to run this country or his presidential campaign like he ran the football team. So I don't know. Tommy Tuberville, touchdown America.
I would not vote for him.
No, I definitely wouldn't. Even if that was, saying his campaign slogan was touchdown America, I would fucking laugh, but I would definitely not vote for him. He would not get my vote because of that.
That was concise. I appreciated that. That was perfect. I like Keith. Like that was perfect. Like every 3 people, just let us know. Actually, you know what? After every single one, you should let us know whether or not you would vote for this person. I think.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
really
for sure. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
I can do that.
Let's go around the room.
Let's start real quick. So number 10, Jasmine Crockett.
I think we all. Yeah.
Are we voting? Are we all voting for? I say yes.
That's a winning slogan. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That would get her on the ticket.
Bitch.
All right. Number 9, JD Vance. Let's share a couch together.
I'm sorry, bro. That's a hard pass for me, man.
As a couch owner, I can't condone that. So no.
I mean, listen, I'm amenable to it, but here's the thing. Anyone who knows me knows that things get lost in the crevices of my couch, and I'm not trying to tempt that. I'm not trying to put my dick in the Bermuda Triangle, so I'm sorry.
Even if you put eyeliner on it.
Yeah, even if you put eyeliner on it. No.
I'd be closer, though. The eyeliner would bring me to, I'd be like, well, I'm listening.
Right.
You know, I'd be like, well, this is the part where I hear it. Okay. Number 8, Tommy Tuberville, touchdown USA. Fuck Tommy Tuberville.
It would be cool if he did it, but I would not vote for him whatsoever. Because I feel like that's
why would it be cool? Why would it be cool? Just because he went to Auburn? Why not Charles Barkley? If you're going to root for an Auburn person to run for president, how about Charles Barkley?
No. I mean, I wouldn't even vote for Charles Barkley, but like, you know what I'm saying? It would be cool because it would be funny. That
Bro,
I mean,
Charles Barkley got pulled over by a cop for a DUI, and there was a girl in the car, and he said to the cop, "Please don't arrest me for a DUI. This girl gives the best blowjob I've ever gotten in my life." That's not an explanation for why you shouldn't get a DUI. That's just what Charles Barkley felt like. Explanation. I just think that's what we need for a president in this country. That's president behavior in this country. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's presidential. That is presidential.
So, fuck that. All right. So no, I'm not voting for Tuberville. Number 7. Where we at?
Number 7. All right. So I am assuming that Republicans are going to repeal the whatever number amendment it is that doesn't allow them to, the one after we had the guy who was the 4-term president when his wife was actually president. This show is drunk history today. So anyway, the point is you can't be president more than 2 times, according to whatever this amendment was. And I am assuming the Republicans will repeal that, which means number 7 is the return of the king. Bill Clinton, baby, where the hose at? Where the hose at? Because it would be one of the most successful presidential campaigns of all time. Listen, women inexplicably love Bill Clinton. He's a rapist. He's a sexual assaulter. Doesn't matter. Bitches love him. Smiles. He's got the gray hair. He's the silver fox. He's like 80 now. He's still somehow younger than our current president. Bill Clinton is going to show up to this thing, and he's going to do this stuff, and he's going to smile at somebody, and Monica Lewinsky is going to forgive him and endorse him, and he's going to be like at the top of the list. I can't even promise you that I wouldn't vote for Bill Clinton. I can't. I really can't. I understand logically why I shouldn't. I'm probably pretty sure that he was on Epstein Island. He's a pretty horrible person.
Yeah.
But if it was Bill Clinton versus Donald Trump,
is it the primary or the general? That's the question.
Well, if Clinton versus Trump would be the general.
I'm going.
I'm getting up.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be a good
I would
fight.
vote for Clinton.
Bill Clinton's evil. I joke about. I mean, he's a horrible piece of shit.
I just want to know where
I'm just saying. But I'm just saying against Donald Trump, like
I just want to know where are the holes.
Yeah. And listen,
that's saying you tell him and like he drops out. What if you tell him? Like, what if that's his thing and he's gaining steam or whatever? Like, oh, Bill Clinton. And someone told him where the hose was, and he dropped it. Bill Clinton had dropped out because he found the hose.
No. You have to make it clear to him that the hose are in the White House, right?
But you got to win the election to get to the hose, man.
Well, because that's where Monica was. So that's where the hose at, as far as he's concerned.
Honestly, it worries me that he doesn't know where the hoes are at. Is that like a dementia thing, or?
Oh God,
That's
Bill
a good
Clinton
point.
is sundowning. He doesn't know where the hoes are at anymore.
That's a good point because you would think he's president. What so he had the biggest sex scandal in the White House history.
Maybe he just needs to like walk into the villages in Florida, that giant elderly residence, and then just be like, "Where the hoes at?" And then that might, but he also might win doing that.
He's saying it rhetorically, yeah.
Yeah, you're all here. You've got busted ass hips, but we know.
All right, you voted for him or no?
I'll vote for him against Trump, absolutely. In the primary, no.
I would vote for almost anybody against Trump, dog. You would really have to. The list of people I would not vote for against Donald Trump is so short.
He's very short.
Hitler, not voting for him against Trump. I'm not like Stephen Miller, Trump's aide. I'm not voting for him. He's worse.
That's true.
Yeah.
Chad Michael Murray, I'm not voting for him against Trump. That's not happening. So, there are just certain people that are worse and you can't vote for them. So
from House of Wax.
Good point. We're at number 6. Number 6. Hey, this guy hates Donald Trump. And then I feel like he hired whoever to run his social media. He hired whoever was running Wendy's social media back in like 2020, 2017, 2020. You know what I'm saying? When Wendy's was always Wendy's released a 4-record LP dissing every food, every fast food restaurant, and that shit was fucking fantastic. But I feel like this guy hates Donald Trump more than Wendy's hated McDonald's. Hates Ronald McDonald, and it's only Gavin Newsom, and his slogan is gonna be "Fuck Donald Trump," and he's gonna take my vote 100%. Because fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah. I would vote for him over Donald Trump. He thinks APAC is interesting. It's interesting. Someone asked him about APAC. He's like, he started saying it's interesting. Like he looped like a robot. It's interesting, the APAC.
That's cool.
I mean, Gavin Newsom did have Charlie Kirk on his podcast, and he thanked Charlie Kirk for advancing political discussion in this country. So I'm not really interested in voting for him, but again, the list of people that I would not vote for over Donald Trump is very short, and Gavin Newsom is not on that list, so I would definitely vote for him over Donald Trump, but I would do so begrudgingly. And also, let's not forget that he used to fuck Kimberly Guilfoyle, which means that he is no stranger to all of the cocaine. So, how much do we really know this guy? It's a fair question.
It's more like Bill Clinton.
That honestly, Gavin Newsom and Bill Clinton are the same level of dangerous. It's just that Bill Clinton is 80, so like he's sundowning. So it's like he might nuke, and Gavin Newsom might also nuke because he's growing into evil. So like again, here's the thing. Can I just tell you something? Can I tell you something that I would endorse right now? And I'm not joking with you. I swear to fucking Christ, I promise you, I would endorse this. No white men for president for 200 years. I 100% would endorse the idea that no white man. Okay, hold on. One provision, say for Bernie Sanders, only Bernie Sanders.
You're so upset.
No, but
you hear what they said?
He's Jewish. He's not white.
But
you hear what they said on that show?
Listen, and I'm just saying. I'm not saying that all white men are evil. I'm just saying that a statistically high percentage of the people who have committed horrendous crimes against the planet and its citizens are white men. And therefore, if we just took off 200 years and let some, really evil other people take over, we'd really even things out. Like, isn't it time for Eric Adams to be president and for him to commit like horrendous crimes against white people? Like that's kind of where we are in the world. I'm just saying. The look on your face right now, it's so hard not to make. I'm trying really hard to make this joke speech, and I'm failing because it's fucking hilarious. Like
I'm so surprised we're not canceled yet. Like I'm waiting for a notification to pop up, like, "Hey, yeah, no."
I thought you were doing an Eric Adams impersonation. When you were doing
Now we're canceling, baby. All right.
Number 5.
Number 5. So listen, speaking of Kimberly Guilfoyle and the man that she left and the man that she left him for, there's only one man who can save this country after his father is no longer able to leave us. And that is Donald Trump Jr. Make American cocaine great again. Listen, they've been huffing pure Colombian, okay? And that's not okay. This is America. No. Our cocaine should come from places that I would never visit as president because they're disgusting, but they make great cocaine. I'm not going to Birmingham, Alabama, but I want their cocaine, okay? I'm not going to Little Rock, Arkansas, but I want that cocaine. America should be producing the cocaine.
Okay.
America.
American
not South America. Do you know what South America is? It's worse America. Do you go down for anything? No. Do you go down on a woman? Of course not. We're alpha male Republicans. We would never do anything for a woman. Of course not. Would you have sex with a woman for longer than 30 seconds? Of course not. We're Republicans.
Oh yeah.
Someone's gonna like clip me like saying this and like use it to burn me.
I'm telling you.
They're gonna be like, they'll use the we have sex for 30 seconds part, and I'll be like, whatever. And then they'll be like, the we are Republicans part. I'll be like, how dare you? There's one thing I care about, and only one of those things is true. Yeah. I'm a Republican. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway.
All right. Number 4, man. I guess we keep it like keep it in the family. Let's say. Because number 4, I have Eric Trump. And guess what? I could button my pants all by myself.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I thought it was 2 + 2 is Jello.
Yeah, I had to switch it up because that was Chris Rock's joke.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. Okay.
Yeah, that's Chris Rock's joke. But
that's why I was like,
button my pants all by myself. Because he's a big boy now. And now that he's a big boy, he can be president just like his daddy.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, 100%. Apparently, he read a book. He wrote a book, too, recently that he's having his dad like trying to push so hard.
I'm sorry. Was that wrote a book or read a book?
Like he wrote a book. I mean, it has like pictures. It has like little pop-ups.
Like with words?
Huh? Yeah. I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's some upside down E's in there, like some backwards J's.
You write it with crayon. He wrote it with.
yeah, he wrote it with crayon. So but I don't want to squash his dreams. You know what I'm saying?
The stamp that his dad used on the
Epstein. Don't hurt his confidence. Don't hurt his confidence.
The word Donald J. Trump over and over and over.
Hey, but shout out to Eric. Hey, for buttoning his pants. Way to go, bro. Proud of you, big boy. You're a big boy. Yeah, you are. You're a big boy now. With your big boy drawers on and going to preschool with your backpack and your Lunchables with your Crustables and whatnot. Your juice box. Way to go, Eric. Way to go.
I would not vote for him.
We're supposed to talk about it. Yeah, not vote for him. No, I'm not voting. I'm not voting.
Definitely not.
Against Trump?
Trump versus Donald Trump.
This is that. I don't know, man. I mean, because I feel like it'd be 4 years of recess. You know?
Yeah. I might vote for him over his dad.
It'd be 4 years of recess. All right, we're in recess now, guys. Everybody outside and play.
I think the important thing is that you could really distract him with the cheese Ritz crackers, and that would really matter for like diplomacy purposes.
To be fair, those are delicious.
I'm not saying that I couldn't be distracted with them because I definitely could, but nobody's trying to vote for me for president, so that's kind of an important distinction.
Right. All right. What we got?
You can distract me with Chef Boyardee pizza. I mean, listen, I love food. I'm not even trying to fuck with that. But all right. Okay. So number 3. So this one, I want to read it. This one. So here's the thing. This one's actually important to me because this one is something that like we make a lot of jokes on the show and we have a good time. But I really wanted to, for one time, discuss something that we could actually really do something with. Okay. And so I'm just going to read this. It's a little longer than a normal slogan, but I think it really makes a lot of sense.
All right.
Usually when you have a great president like me, who is the greatest president, then you don't have to run again. They want to make you king, but here they say no kings. But in Alabama, they say maybe some kings. And in Sacramento, they have kings, but those are Democrats, so they're okay with that, aren't they? They also have kings in Los Angeles, but Shohei Ohtani did an illegal, didn't he? So, that's like close to my heart. So number 2 is Donald Trump, because nobody in this world, or number 3, excuse me, could say anything as important as whatever it is that I just said. And so that was something, yeah. And that was near and dear to me. For real.
I'm sure, like,
real talk, man. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I mean, that part about Shohei, you onto something there. You know what I'm saying? You onto something. You onto something about Shohei. You're right.
Yeah. He had a great game.
Oh yeah, one of the best games ever. You know what I'm saying? As a pitch, like 10 strikeouts, 3 home runs, same game. It's fucking crazy. That's nuts. That dude's
MLB the show ass motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
show ass, baby.
Create a player ass motherfucker.
Create a player and put that motherfucker on rookie ass motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's exactly what they. Hey, we live in I'm telling you, bro. We live in the Matrix.
This motherfucker is
in
MLB the show. This guy ain't human, dog. He's something else. Imagine if he had been on the Dodgers for the last 10 years. Imagine if he didn't play for the bum ass Angels.
They never would have lost.
You know what? That's his fault. Like, he signed the posting fee. He never should have signed that. He never should have agreed to go there, man. For real. And it's not. I mean, listen, they had Mike Trout. I understand it, but listen. If he'd been at the Dodgers, they'd have like 8 championships right now, and your ass would be wearing a fucking Dodgers hat, and you'd be like, I never even rooted for the Yankees, man. I never heard of the Yankees.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about you.
No, this never moves, bro. This never moves. It's crazy. I had like so many of them. There's one back there. I have so many of these hats. My wife's like, "Oh, you how many do you have?" I'm like, I'm not even sure. There's like a stack of them over here. It's ridiculous. I need help. I need help from the. I just need us to investigate Brian Cashman. Seriously, let's get behind this. Investigate Brian Cashman. But
did you know? I just had one thing. I was curious if you knew. Did you know the Red Sox had won 2 World Series since the last time the Yankees won one?
Do you know, like, your little 2 pales in comparisons to, like?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you rooting for the racist Yankees champions from the 20s? Is that what you're talking about?
All I'm saying is, like, you're talking about 2, and you're talking about 2 when I've been alive for 5 of them. So, like, whatever.
You talking about the white supremacy championships? That's you?
No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the 5 that I've been alive for, that I witnessed with my own 2 eyes. And you want to talk about your 2? Have your 2. That's fine. That's cool.
Let's also acknowledge the irony of a Red Sox fan accusing someone who's a fan of the Yankees of racism.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's acknowledge that part. Come on, there's a reason I hate the Red Sox. It's not really because of the Yankees. It's partly because of the Yankees. There's a reason I hate the Red Sox.
Well, listen, here's what I have to say about that. Go Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right,
number two, man. This guy has been having a week, man. He first rebranded himself. He's the first person, in like cabinet to rebrand himself. He was the Secretary of Defense. Now he's the Secretary of War. This dude means fucking business. If he comes to the point where he puts his name and throws his hat in the bit, throws his name in the hat, and it comes out, Pete Hegseth for a fat-free America. Seriously, no fatties. We don't want no fat people here. You know what I mean? You're going to have a fat-free America where everybody in here is just like slim, no pancake booties, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sex is going to be horrible. for here on out after 2028 because all them fat asses that we love, you know what I'm saying, clapping up against, gone. It's a wrap. Only I'm talking about like you get a fucking
Taylor
protractor.
Swift can't arc it.
Yeah, you get a protractor, you know what I'm saying? And that shit that is 180 degrees. It should look like a long ass back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of girls named Angela, and you're like, all right, well, that's fine, you know. And it's like, no, I get it. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're having a fat-free society. We're tired of all these fatties.
No gays either. You know, no gays in the feed
no gays, no fatties. You know? But seriously, no fatties. All right, it's ridiculous.
What about gay fatties? What are they? You know,
that's double negative.
That's
He's all for that.
If you thinking gay,
no cushion.
Welcome to the War Department, baby.
Nothing.
Let's talk about apple teenies.
No cushion for the pushing, man. No cushion for the pushing.
All right,
bro.
All right, let's do this thing. So actually, once. Well, yeah, all right. So I fucking made a joke for a minute ago, and now I really undermine what I'm actually gonna do, because I'm actually gonna say something that actually does matter for once, because I actually do think there's one person that should run for president that nobody agrees with me with, that everybody thinks that I'm insane every single time that I say it, but I actually think it's true, and that's AOC. And let me point out that she is not only a transformative candidate, but that Hooli made a joke about AOC at number 2, and I bitched at him about him making a joke about her so that I could claim her as the number 1 overall person. Because here's the thing. I understand that the last few times that this country has chosen a female candidate, it has gone significantly poorly, because we understand that the primary mode of thought process in this country, aside from racism, which is number 1, number 2 overall, is sexism. I understand all of those things. But let's take a look at a place like New Zealand, which completely changed because of a completely transformative female candidate named Jacinda Ardern, who literally turned that country into, goddamn near a utopia on planet Earth. And I'm not saying that AOC has the ability to do the same thing here, because we live in hell, but the first woman who's going to be a president in the United States is not going to be a milquetoast former prosecutor ass bitch who went out of her way to prosecute teenagers for marijuana convictions, whose own father hated her. No, Kamala Harris is never going to be president, and the idea that she's the next Democratic candidate is an absolute ludicrous fucktard joke. It's stupid. It's dumb. I'm not saying that AOC can necessarily win this year. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying that the first woman who's going to be president in this country is going to be a transformative next level candidate who changes the way that, unfortunately, dickhole, asshead, fuck ass men think about politics. It's just the truth. You have a ridiculous, substantially large percentage of men in this country who truly don't believe that a woman can lead, and they're wrong, because there's simply no gender line for being a great politician. Because I don't even know what a great politician is, because I'm not sure that we've ever had one, but I'm sure that we can have better presidents than the one that we've had. And I believe that a fucking bartender from New York City who's seen a lot of shit, who walked her ass off door to door to actually become a congressperson, who has been fighting Donald Trump for the entire time that she's been in Congress, is the kind of person that I would want to be my president. And I worked my ass off to get Bernie Sanders elected in 2016, and it didn't work. I did the same damn thing in 2020, and it didn't work. And I didn't bother in 2024. I voted for Kamala Harris, but I couldn't anymore. I tried a bunch of times. It was over. I will get the pitchforks out. I will get everything out, and I will do every goddamn thing in the world. If AOC runs for president, I will stand at the front of the fucking lines and do everything. So that's what I fucking believe in.
Yeah,
you're here.
Honestly, bro, I'd vote for her too, 100%. My joke was gonna be her slogan was gonna be "yeah," because that's the New York thing. 100%, bro. Would would 100% vote for AOC if she was.
All of these jokes I just wanted.
You know what I like about her. You know what I like about her? What I like about her is a lot. What I like about Jasmine Crockett. If Jasmine Crockett would decide to run for president, vote for her.
Yep.
Same
I have
shit.
every single thing I just said about AOC. I feel the exact same way about Jasmine Crockett. The only difference is
I feel like we need a woman here. We need a woman. We need a woman president.
My lone difference between AOC and Jasmine Crockett is that AOC has been in office longer, so I think that she had a little bit more whatever. But again, like if Jasmine Crockett ran, I would.
They're the same. They say no nonsense, bro. Like you know,
the same ticket. Whichever one wins the nomination.
I love the fact. I love the fact that both of them, they don't take shit from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yep. They don't care who they are. You know what I'm saying? Who it is, whatever. Crockett, she would go at the president. She would say whatever she has to say about the president. AOC does the same thing. If people who attack them, they don't like other Democrats. You know what I'm saying? They don't just go and hide and like, okay, I'm gonna take the high road. They're like, nah, we gonna talk. You want to talk shit to me? Because like they're from this. They're of this era. You know what I'm saying? They're of this part of America that's current right now. You know what I mean? We don't have all these old people trying to get America back to way America was. They worked for them when they were kids.
I think AOC with a VP of Bernie Sanders would be great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Any of these, I want an extreme. We have.
I don't want them on the same ticket. I don't want AOC and Crockett on the same ticket. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
I would vote for that shit. I really would.
I'd vote for it, but I think AOC and Bernie would be a great like winning ticket.
Yeah. But I think so, bro. Because this is getting ridiculous.
I would like to see
some of these politicians are so far gone. What I liked about AOC is like her background. You know what I mean?
She's a real
former bartender. I was a bartender. I understand how it is. You know what I'm saying? You're an everyday person. You're not one of these people who like, okay, well, my dad's from money, and my dad drives an Aston Martin, and my dad drives a Rolls Royce, and I'm prim to be president. And she's not one of those people.
No,
you know what I mean.
And
I think every president,
Bush, but she kind of got in line with the fucking.
I think every president should be well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? A well-rounded American, and know what everyday Americans go through. And understand that, like, cause like Donald Trump don't, like, that motherfucker was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. George W. Bush, I would vote for that motherfucker. W, shit, I'll vote for W right now. I kind of miss his dumb ass. You know what I mean? I really do. He gave every C student there is in the country that you can be president of the United States. Now Donald Trump gave hope to every fucking idiot. Like if you just say a bunch of stupid shit and get people to agree with you, that you say the quiet stuff loudly is what they say.
I would probably vote for George W. Bush, but I think that there's a lot of people around this world who would be dead if I made that choice. All right, we're battery dying, man. What's happened with Truth Be Told? You guys just had the bare knuckle boxers on.
Oh yeah. They fought tonight. They fought tonight. Shout out to bare knuckle Brooke Evans who took down.
The first girl you talked to.
Yeah. Shout out to Brooke Evans who took down our other homie, Marisol Rulas, tonight. Split decision. I watched the fight.
Split decision. Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Split decision. I watched the fight. You know what I'm saying? It was really good. I called it, you know what I'm saying, perfect outcome for it, like split decision. So like congratulations to Brooke. I know she worked hard for it. Congratulations to Marisol. Like I said, both of you are more than welcome to come back on the show anytime you feel like it. But that's it.
Keith's laptop just died at the end of the show.
And Keith,
come over here. You're right with me. He's right behind. We're in the same room, baby.
There you go. What's up, Keith? There he is,
man.
What you got, bro? What you got?
Thanks for having me.
Now, always, Keith. Now get back to the comments where we love you.
We need fans. Yeah.
Banish them back to the comments.
Next week, we got to be 7 people.
Yeah.
Man. Man. I'm working on a bunch of shit. and I don't know what it is or what it's called or when it'll be done.
All right.
And that's a very ethereal version of all the things that I do. I
That's
exist not in time or space, but in a physical dimension. And what that dimension is only discernible to me. And that's where the creation begins. I watched Tron Ares 8 more times, and now I think it's the
You're
greatest movie
lying.
of all
You're
time.
lying. You're lying. You didn't watch Tron Ares. You know what? You know what I did? I've seen posters of that movie around LA, and every time I look at it, I think about your review. And like, I'm not watching that.
I'm glad I took dollars away from that movie because they didn't deserve it. They didn't deserve it.
I'm not watching that shit.
Go buy Mission Impossible instead. That's what's up.
That's it. Hey, let Brittany know she's going down. Say fantasy football this week. You feel me?
No chance.
It's no chances. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm going to continue.
You're gonna have to deal with garbage trash talk from my wife, and you're not gonna be able to text back because if you text anything too offensive, I'm gonna text your wife and be like, "How dare you? How dare you let this man? We're
crazy.
a family. She's pregnant."
But that's it, man. That's all we got. Not gonna be back. See you in 2 weeks. Because
2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Peace.
Peace, brother.
Out. Oh, Keith chimes in. Thanks. Hey, no problem. No problem. We like you better here, bro. In the I'm just kidding, Keith. I'm just kidding. Love you, man. Hey, see you guys 2 weeks.
Abracadabra.
Peace. Abracadabra, bro.